Hi everyone, this is Coach Michelin once again, and today I am bringing you another interesting video. And today's video, you are gonna like it because it's going to be about what's inside my nursing bag. Now, I have seen so many people, especially YouTubers who are nurses, talking about things that are inside their work bag. And I felt like, why not I do something, like that? Give you guys a sneak peek of what's inside my nursing bag. You get to see everything that I use every day at work. Some of them, I don't need them like every day. Some of them, but you just have to have them handy because you never can tell when the need arises. So let's get into it. For those of you who don't know, I am a nurse in cardiology. I am a nurse in Germany. I am a registered nurse and I work in cardiology. Secondly, I am a health coach. I am also a certified nutrition coach. So I kind of do more of my nursing job and then my coaching job I do, as a side hustle. So let's get into what's inside my nursing bag. Nursing bag, does this sound well? Well, I have no idea, but work bag. I think that sounds more like it. Anyway, this is what my nurse bags looks like. Ooh, I love this. I love this bag so much. There is this bag you would have, and it would have so much, attachment to you. This is what, my work bag does to me. The only thing that I notice that is getting worn out is my bag, my work bag, because it's something that I use every day and I kind of check. I want it to look nice, So I am so much attached to this bag and it's really been serving me for some time now. I wouldn't know, maybe sometime in the future I would change, but for now, it's really okay. So let's get into what's in there. So one of the things that I love so much is this particular thing. And this is a kind of something that I use to cure boredom when I am bored at work, but it's not like I said, it's not every day. So sometimes there are days that I little bit, not too bad, but you really have stress to really get off stress. I try to use this, you know this is really so beautiful. The good thing about this particular thing is the fact that you are using it, at the same time you are learning. Like I said, I live in Germany and we speak German here. I don't know all the parts of the body in German language, but you have to learn it as a nurse. So I have this particular thing, and if you look at this thing seriously, this is really so beautiful. This is the heart, with all the labels, and in fact, like a kind of complete labels. This is the ear, This is the ear with all the complete labels, and this is the brain, with all the complete levels. These are the lungs, and then you have the digestive system, and then you have the eye. It's not finished, guys. So if you open it like this, you get, the skeletal system, including the bones and the muscles, parts of the muscles. Then also when you put it like this, you get the circulatory system. This is really so beautiful. And then when you put it like this, yeah, I'm trying to, so good. If you put it like this now, look, you get the skin, so the segmentary system. So it's really something like a kind of something to play with, but at the same time a learning tool. I think you have this in English as well, and I think this is really very good. If I see it in English, I would love to buy it for my daughter because I think she would love it. Although she's only 3 years old. So next thing that I have on my on my bag in my sorry in my bag is this particular, oh my god, this is really so beautiful. I am always in love with this, and this is really like my work, the main work bag inside my work bag. Okay, now if everything that I need, in the day, or sometimes, I don't even need them, is all in here. So if you open it, the first thing you see is my stethoscope. I love the stethoscope a lot, and here, like many others would say that people steal stethoscope. They don't steal stethoscope, and sometimes I don't even bring it out because we have stethoscope, at work. You don't need to buy your own stethoscope, and sometimes we as nurses, we don't even use it because, it is the work of the doctor. So they just do their thing. But if anyway, I still have my stethoscope in my bag because my workplace gave it to me as a gift. Then next, I have most of my pen. As nurses, we have like colored pens because to distinguish work that you're gonna do, work that is already done, work you were, like if you are going to give information to doctors, things that are pending, you really need to, like, write them out to make sure that you have everything. So I also have my highlighter, beautiful highlighter, colored. Then I have my thermometer. This is really like, something that I got, it's been a long time now. Like this is really a long time, then I also have, in this particular thing, I also have, my my pulsometer. I don't even know what they call it in English anymore. We call it pulsometer. We use it to measure pulse here. So if you look at this, you will see that there is something inside. Let me show you how it looks like. So if you look, and you can see there is this thing inside, and this thing, as it's going down, it's like like some sand going down, and as it's going down, you are counting the pulse of the patient. I love this, but well, I think this is really something they I think this is really something they were using in the past. Um, yeah, but it was given to me, as a gift during the school time, and I still have it. So I still keep it because, like I said, sometimes you don't even use it because we have, we are digital. There are some, we are digital, and we are using digital, to measure pulse and all that. So you don't really need that all the time, but sometimes there are, maybe you just want to use it, yeah, that's your thing, but well, we don't use it. So another thing I have is this particular thing, which is my scissors. It's really very important. When I get to work, I just bring it out and put it inside my, my my uniform pocket, because it's very important. Then apart from the pen, I have lots of pen here inside. And then another thing that I have, which is very important for me, like I use it every day, is my post-it. I use this post-it, they are so lovely. I love them a lot. I use this post-it, when some, like for example, when I have to, like, write down things that I have to, like, hand over to the next shift, then it's important that I have this thing. Then another thing that I have in this is my cards. These are kind of like information, like having information handy. The very first one, this is medications. So you have all the medications here. Then you have your, emergency medication. Everything is written in German language. Then you also have, like, medications that are incompatible with each other, and then you have, like, analgesic and sedation. But I don't know how they, now I don't even know how they say it in English anymore, so it's really like getting difficult. So for me, this is really like a kind of reference, like a learning thing for me, because medication is really like, being ordered by the doctor. But really, this is very, very important for me, and I use it like kind of a learning, a reference. And besides, I am doing a higher degree program in nursing, and nursing and the health, public health. And for me, this is really very, very important. Another thing that I have is, blood work, so like you have like the results of blood work of patients, and you just want to, like, see all the things. This is really, really very important. I recommend it to anybody who is interested, because it's not everything you will carry on your head. And secondly, this is Germany and you speak German. Do you have to, I don't know who has all these things, in their head. Then another thing, like I said, I work in cardiology, so like ECG is something that we do every other day, so yeah, having it handy, and how interpretation goes, is also very, very important. I don't interpret it, but sometimes I also, kind of like check and see what is going on, and the doctor, takes over. So then I also have another one, which is also an ECG pocket card, and all of them are all inside this particular pinky bag, so yeah, that's actually all that is inside this beautiful pinky bag. And like I said, this is where mostly all my things, are. So next thing that I have, of course, is another client bag. You must have, to like personal things. And here inside these personal things are things that are very, very important, that I use every day. And so the first one is my hand cream. I don't know who wouldn't want to use hand cream, and this is really like one of my best hand creams so far. It's not antibacterial, but it's anti-age. My hands are really not too good. They have this problem. You can see this is what the back of the skin of my hands looks like. They're a little bit like, wrinkled. And so whenever I am trying to buy, hand cream, I don't really go for the €1 or €2 one. I go for the ones that are really, they say it's anti-age, and it's really so beautiful because it hydrates me very, very well. So I love this, and I use other ones as well, but this one is really the one that I have in my bag. Then of course the next thing that I have is my hair holder. The thing is that this hair holder, that time when maybe this hair is really trying to, like, give you a problem, and then you're looking for something to hold it, having one of these things, in my bag is really very important. Then the next thing that I have is my eye drop. I always stay on the computer. Sometimes I wear my contacts, sometimes I wear my glasses. And so especially if I'm wearing my contact, I need this all the time. I need to, like, put a drop all the time inside, put my eye drop, because I use this like 4 times in a day. This is really aesthetic. Against, tired eyes. Then I have another one, which I use like morning and night. So that one, I don't go to work with it. I have to, like, put it very early in the morning, and then before I go to bed at night, I put it on. So, but right now I'm not wearing glasses. I'm wearing my contact. I wear contacts that is exactly as my, eye color, because seriously, my eye color is like lighter brown. And so in the past, I was wearing, like, I was crazy about wearing these things, and so it wasn't really like, okay, but right now it's better. I wear the ones that matches my eye color, and that's why so many people don't even notice. Like now, so many people don't even notice I'm wearing a contact. So another thing I have, of course, you need, that stress time, you need some chewing gum, and just you put it on a little bit of that, energy, because you don't want to mess up your lifestyle. So taking this, 2 of it can really do you a whole lot of good. Then another thing is this particular thing. This is antibacterial wipe. I cannot do without it, because for me it's very, very important. So I use these antibacterial wipes on my table and make sure that I clean my table first thing in the morning, and then put, sit down on it. You just have to be very careful, because Then this, so this is, something that I use to freshen up. It is from Avenue. I really love it. I put it when I'm feeling tired and I'm feeling like my face is getting dry. I just spray it all over my face to really like, get a fresher face. So it's really important for me. Then the next thing that I have is, of course, that I'm taking care of. Sick people does not mean I shouldn't lighten up a little bit. So after that food, then your lips are so dry, you need some retouch, and that's why I always have this in my bag. I also have another one, you know which is really inside. Then I have this yellow thing, if I want to do like, paste something, it's like a kind of gum. If I want to paste something, beautiful around my table for the meantime, I always use that. Then the next thing I have is my fan. Guys, it's so crazily hot now in Germany. And even though in the morning it's a little bit like, fresh, but in the midday, at work, it's really crazy. So, we have AC, and we also have fan depending on the place you are. But the thing is that going with my own fan for me is very important. This fan accompanies me almost everywhere I go because it's a hand fan, and then it lasts, the running time lasts for up to 12 hours, making it like, something very valuable to me. So when I'm going to the gym, especially if I didn't go working out very early in the morning, I go to gym in the afternoon. I need, this hanging on my treadmill because I want that air to be blowing. If not, I'm gonna run out of air, and that's not what I want, And having this air makes me like, go more and more and not, get tired, So it's really very important, and it's something that does not go away. All I need is just to put it on like this, and you can see this is the light. It has like, 4 levels, so you can just, but I always put it on one, the first one, which is quite light, because of course I don't I'm not looking for it to blow me away. I just want, just that light air to come around. So I can switch it off as well. You can hear the noise. So that is one of them. So another thing, of course, like I've talked about, is my glasses. This is also very, very important. I always have it handy. This glass, has been like with me for like 3 years. I don't want to change it because changing glasses here is very, very expensive. This is from Escada, and I love what I have. For the meantime, probably I am going to change, but I have no idea when, because for now, this is really serving me. And of course, the next thing I have is my Apple AirPods. I don't know why I go to work with it, because sometimes I don't even get time to really use it. So that time you feel like so tired, you just want to go away and get, some fresh air, outside work area. This is when I use it. But now I think I'm going to be keeping it at home because it also adds loads to my back. So I keep it in my bag up until now, but I'm kind of like, thinking on, keeping it at home and only using it to go to the gym, or probably at my free time, or during my, my lesson time. So another thing that I have, of course, is my phone stand. This was given to me by a friend. That time, at your desk, you just want your phone close to you. You don't want to put it on the desk. You want to put it on top of something, that can hold it, So, and especially when I'm working night shift, that time when everybody is quiet and you just want to listen to a very nice podcast, or read a book, or you just want your phone to like, give some talk to you at that time. This is when this, comes in very much handy. Then another thing that I have, is this particular thing. This is my hand sanitizer. I love this hand sanitizer a lot. The good thing about it is that it doesn't dry up, so I love it. I love it. I love it. It doesn't dry up, your hands. And sometimes when I when, like, this one is almost finished. And so I can, when I go to work, I fill it up, and then I would have more. The good thing is that this container looks so good, and is very, like, very light, so to carry. Of course, another thing, my badge and my, my entrance keys to the places that I have to enter. So that's all that is in my bag. That's all I have in my work bag. I hope this video, makes does a lot to you, or maybe I hope you like this video, sorry, and I hope you pick one or two things, probably, I don't know, but if you do, don't forget to give me a like on this video, please, please, please. I am a new YouTuber. I'm just getting into this game, and I would like you to support me by subscribing to my channel. If you subscribe to my channel, I would, continue to be bringing out on contents for you guys, and also YouTube will get to know that what I'm doing is valued by by all of you people. So if you are watching this video, please subscribe to my channel, and share this video with people who might be interested in it. Now, I have two wishes for you guys, and for me, it is paramount that you stay healthy and that you stay beautiful, and well, that you come again next time on this channel to check me out. Thank you for coming by once again. Hope to see you guys next time. Ciao.